You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Cali, have you been looking to spice things up in the bedroom?
Actually, I have.
Have you been fantasizing about surprising someone with an adventurous new toy or adult movie?
I did.
I have an
needed
offer
to.
you can't resist.
Please tell me I'm going to get free sex toys at some point.
Well,
Free shipping? Anything?
have you? You need to go to adamandeve.com, and for a limited time only, you're going to get 50% off just about any item. Does that make you excited?
Does that mean I can get my Lilo, Luna, Benoit balls?
Well,
'Cause
maybe.
they're $52.
But that's not all.
What do I get?
When you select your one item at 50% off, you're also going to receive 3 free adult DVDs.
Oh, I hope for you they're gay porn.
For a little inspiration on how to use your toys.
Do they have amputee porn?
Plus, a free extra gift so sensual that we can't mention it on this podcast.
That's amputee porn.
And to top it all off, they're even going to throw in free shipping on your entire order. And no, this is not a tease.
That's a pretty good deal. That's fucking phenomenal.
It's amazing.
As long as they have amputee porn.
I'm going on there right now. Check out adamandeve.com today for the special offer. Get 50% off one item when you type RIOT, R-I-O-T, for the offer code upon checkout. When you do, you're going to receive 3 free DVDs, a free extra gift, and free shipping. Just use offer code RIOT at adamandeve.com.
I'm not saying I want Angry to get pissed on. I'm just saying that some things...
I'm getting pissed off.
No, I'm just saying let go of some of it. Oh, did they just high five?
Yeah.
Did that just happen? Oh my God, happen again.
Why You Suck in Bed. I'm Dr. Stacy, and I am here with the other people on this podcast, and they are...
Hey, it's Cali. I'm so... Now I can't hear me.
Oh, that's why I asked you to talk loud. How's that?
It's better. Thank you. Hey.
Okay.
That was so
Hi.
fucking smooth.
I'm the beleaguered one.
I'm always smooth.
All right, we have a guest.
Oh, you guys are going to be so excited.
We have live in studio
So excited.
She's
a celebrity.
The Angry Bird.
Wow, she didn't get more of a...
The Angry Bird!
The cult icon.
The cult icon, the Angry Bird.
I know you guys are all excited
Shall
right
I?
now.
Shall I?
Here we go.
Do it. Say something.
I had no idea that he was so talented.
Wait for it. Oh, shit. Is there a climax? I was going to say, it's always long with you. Always. Holy shit.
This is really long.
You could probably cut a little bit out of this.
Lesbian bed death. 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 Lesbian bed death.
Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death.
Oh my God, does it exist?
I feel like I got tripped or something. I'm like, I'm so trippy.
Do you feel like a lesbian now?
You need to market this to the lesbian club.
The two of you can afford.
Oh, did you hear that?
That was the quote about my jacket being more expensive than anything the
That
two
was
of
a
you can
really
afford.
cuntish thing
We're going to have to revisit that.
Your laugh.
Lesbian bed death.
That's almost over. Don't worry.
Lesbian
Jesus
bed death.
fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Drop the bass.
Bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death.
I didn't know you were capable of this.
Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed
How
death.
many minutes is this?
Lesbian bed death.
It hasn't been 3 minutes.
Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death.
Did she say anything else?
Lesbian bed death. 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 Lesbian bed death.
This shit is actually... You could play this club. A bunch of lesbians would love this.
Lesbian bed
That's what I
death.
just said.
Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death.
Sorry, guys. Are you guys still with us?
Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Stop touching the jacket. It's more expensive than anything the two of you can afford.
Wow.
That was the best quote I had.
Now you've had a few others.
I think we have them.
Yeah,
we're gonna read.
Oh. So,
TP.
Angry, what do you feel?
How do you feel? You angry?
I'm a little angry.
Oh my!
You can't be angry.
Even after the song?
You're not angry anymore.
I'm a little angry.
What's the matter?
My words have been twisted. They have been taken out of context and put into a song. And I'm a little upset about it.
Come on, it's all in good fun.
It's all right.
So can you say lesbian bed death for us?
No.
Come on.
I will not say it.
And can we revisit the jacket?
Yeah.
Were you really
She
that
was
mad?
really-
Were you
that was
really
just so
that angry with us?
Nasty.
I don't remember why I said that.
We said something and you were like, we complimented your jacket.
Yeah, we were being nice.
And then
I think I was a little nervous about someone spilling wine on it.
Oh,
I've ever fucking spilt anything.
here we go. They're going to fight. I can't wait.
It's
And the gloves are on.
and that's it. Let's go.
Isn't it the
I thought you were going to be
Wait,
nice
isn't
since
it the
you got
gloves are
fucking laid.
Isn't it the gloves are off?
The gloves are off, but it should be the gloves are on if you're going to start fighting.
Right.
That's
I agree.
bullshit. Gloves are off? What's that about? Jeff?
That's when you're fighting dirty.
Well, they fight
We don't
classy.
really fight dirty.
Oh, okay. Would you like some music behind the fighting? Let's go.
Go.
No.
Yeah,
No,
go for it.
We don't need any
No, because
music.
she got laid.
Oh, you want to know
Oh,
why?
keep
I think I
ignoring
was
me.
really angry. No, you
Can you turn me on?
can you hold on because I'm answering the question. It just took me a few minutes. I think that I was upset because you had made a statement, something like, "Oh, everybody accepts gay marriage in this country."
Oh, here we go.
And
I wouldn't make that comment.
let's go back.
Yeah, go back. Did I
Let's
really
go
say
back.
that?
You're like, "Oh, it's not a big deal. Everybody accepts it." And I had to come on and
I don't know if I
Okay,
said that.
what
Let's hear
defines
it.
intercourse?
Yeah, we were
Is
talking
it
about
only
intercourse.
a penis in the vagina? What I'm saying is that intercourse is not just about a dick and a vagina. And therefore, you have
Thanks
to
for the
apply the
education.
same rules whether you're talking about the vagina
Apparently-
or the butthole. I said butthole.
Apparently, I have sex with my tampon all the
Because
time.
I'm done.
But wait,
You told
no.
me
Change your
having
beliefs?
intercourse.
I
I guess
gotta
that
hear
would
the rest of
probably
that
be
to know
going
about. But
down
what
on
I
each
was
other.
angry about
Sure.
with the jacket.
Well, I think what the
There's
the
no way I
comment-
would say that about the gay
and
comment.
here-
Can you find
and
that?
here-
All right.
It was around gay marriage, and you saying that
Yeah, it
most
was.
people accept it, and it's really not that big of a deal. And obviously, we continue to see how that's not true.
Can we
I
bring
just
up
think
the
there's
fact-
a voice
I don't
out
know.
there.
I don't know why I would say that because I don't feel that way.
my
All right.
second time.
End of the day,
All right, let's get back to the here and now.
Let's do that.
What's up living in the past?
I hate living in the past.
Okay, Angry Bird.
Hello.
It's nice for you to be back.
It's nice to be back.
Let's just bury all that angry birdness.
I mean,
Let's move forward.
I just want to say, you call me Angry Bird. I don't know how I'm supposed to bury that. Angry
I'm
Bird.
curious, who came up, who coined that?
This one over here.
Oh, you called her
TP.
Angry Bird.
Because she was playing Angry Birds while we were on the air.
That's
I
why
thought-
I learned. That's when I was in my Angry Bird phase.
You were-
It was bad. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we were at a bar one night, and she didn't look up from her phone, I think, for 2 straight hours.
I think I had about 6 seltzer waters
Yeah.
and
Sounds like fun.
never peed and played Angry Birds
It was-
all night.
Yeah, and I
And
was...
this is when you were wondering why you were single at that point?
No, I was enjoying being single at that point.
with her Angry
With her
Birds.
Angry Birds and her
I think I
seltzer.
texted you at like 4 a.m. I'm finally going to bed.
I did that once with Angry Birds. I didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m. because I had to get to a certain level. And then I deleted it off my phone because I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, this is a real addiction.
Wait, didn't we have
Extremely
photographs of people who sent in what they thought Angry Bird looked like?
Yes.
And it was like Angry Bird with like guns.
Yeah.
They have...
Yeah.
I don't have guns.
No, it was like
you
a
know,
bird.
It was like a bird. It was like legitimately Angry Bird.
At
They
the
were like,
Angry
this is
Bird.
what
The
we
red
think
one.
about. The red one,
That's what they
as a matter of
think
fact.
I feel like the red Angry Bird sometimes.
But since... Okay, so now a lot has happened to you in the last year. And you met someone. And you're happy.
That's what I say.
That's what you say? What do you say you're happy?
Yeah. No, I'm happy.
Okay.
And you've had sex. So therefore some of that built up tension that you were holding in
You know what?
has dispersed.
I've been more tense in the last 2 months. It's been a long time, and I'm having a lot of sex
Why?
because I'm stressed out.
What are you stressed about?
Is the stress sexing? Is
You
the-
look amazing, first of all, for
She looks
everybody.
great.
She's come... She doesn't look like an Angry Bird.
She's got a great new haircut. She's got
got
an
good-
amazing little body on her. She's been working out like a madman.
Exactly. Clearly sex works for you. Your
her-
skin looks good.
Her eyes are popping, blue as the ocean.
I'm overcommitted. That's why I'm stressed out.
She's stressed.
Work?
Everything.
Oh.
See, now that she's got a person in her life, it's just another ball she's juggling.
Yeah. I think it would be good. I know you.
Are you
Want,
ever
I know
happy?
you want to talk about vaginas, but I think it would be interesting to talk about, how women are expected to do everything.
Oh, girlfriend, don't even.
Did you just say girlfriend?
That's right. True that, G.
Are you channeling your inner blackness?
We were listening to, who were we listening to?
Salt and pepper.
Today. Today we were listening to Salt and
Let's talk
Pepper.
about sex. Oh, I like that song. With En Vogue.
Yeah.
You guys are great singers. So wait,
Kick it, Kanye.
what? But are you ever happy?
In moments.
You're not just like not like for long periods of time. You're just happy. Like when you wake up in the morning, do you just wake up
So
and
glad this
smile?
is directed at somebody other than me.
When
for
you're
once.
around me, are you happy?
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
See?
That doesn't really fucking work considering you don't eat vagina. So really doesn't really. So
I don't need to eat her vagina to make her
yeah,
happy.
but I'm just saying, like you.
I love vagina.
Let's just talk about. All right.
No, but my point is
First
that
of
so
all-
was she going to live with you?
She can live with me. She used to live with me.
We're already having a deal. We're going to be living together
But
in like 10 years.
Why?
If we don't have anybody, we're going to
We
just
have a
move
deal.
in. We're going to get a big house.
But she did used to live with me, and it was fine.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
It was just.
It was
fine.
just fine.
Yeah,
Just fine.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
she's even Steven, and I was easy like Sunday morning.
I don't,
Exactly.
there's nothing easy about you.
What do
You think she's easy?
Extremely.
She definitely keeps things going. There's always something going on in your life.
I don't create it, dude.
No, I didn't say you created it.
But am I easy like Sunday morning?
Absolutely.
You know what we did today, the two of us?
I don't know. What'd you
We
do?
sat silently in a Japanese restaurant and sipped tea.
Turn the lights on,
God, you guys sound like so much fun. I wish I would have joined you guys so I could sit silently too and watch you guys sip your green tea.
And then you know what we did? We drove to the beach together.
And you know what we did? We silently drove down Ocean Parkway.
What were you thinking about while you were silently driving down to the parkway?
How much we love each other.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Is that what you were thinking?
It's easy.
And then every time we'd see a pretty boat, we'd go, oh.
Aww.
We saw the birds flying.
And she said, I love that. I go, pattern in the sky. She goes, We just complete each other's sentences.
We do. I said, do you know that musician? It started, and I said 2 words.
And I said, Gautier.
And I said, yes!
And that was what, like, we don't have to talk.
Good.
don't have to talk.
That's good. So
And
why
then-
wait 10 years?
And then she went to the dry cleaner with me.
Are you listening to this? Do you? I bet you want to slit your wrist.
Fuck you. I want to fuck you.
And then at one point,
So disturbing in that.
at one point, we actually sat on opposite ends of my apartment and I read a book and she was looking on her iPad.
Sounds like
We
a
could
true
ju-
relationship.
We just exist.
You guys would be perfect together.
We would.
So
We're easy.
there you go. Sounds thrilling.
So to go back to your question, yes, I've had sex. And is sex wonderful? It absolutely is. Does that make everything in life better? Absolutely not.
Not just the sex part.
Can you talk into the mic?
I am. I'm putting down my iPad.
Yeah.
Not just the sex part, the relationship part. I'm saying it does help when you can go home and you know that someone's there that cares about you. It definitely helps everything else feel better. I feel like you could take on things because you're like, oh, so and so's there, and that person so and so adores me, and like this is just I get to go home and see that person, and I do. I absolutely think that life is always better if you. I mean, not always better. That's wrong because single people out there. I apologize, but I'm saying like. It adds to your life. It makes it easier a little bit.
It will. It's always an ad, and it's never a. That's what makes my life.
No,
It shouldn't be.
that's what I'm saying. But I mean, when you have a shit day at work and you know you're going home to that someone that you care about and that cares about you, it makes everything. It's fun. It's happy. It's no.
Yeah, we're not living together yet. But
I don't
yeah.
mean that. This doesn't mean I don't. I know that.
I know. I
You
just
mean you
wanna
didn't
be-
U-Haul it after a minute?
No,
Good for you.
thank you.
Which is actually huge. Because
It
how
is
long have you
huge.
been dating?
3 months.
Isn't that like eternity for lesbians?
Well, no, my last relationship, the last serious one I had, we dated for a year before we moved in.
Good. How long did it last after you moved in?
2.5 total.
Good. That's a long time.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Who, me? Mm-hmm. Nothing. Sexually?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Why not?
I went on a date with a guy.
What?
I went on a date with a guy recently.
Huh? How was that?
Bad.
Why?
Fuck everyone.
What was bad?
His whole demeanor. He just wasn't a cool guy. He wasn't funny. He was like actually a tool.
Where'd you go on the date?
We went to a wine bar.
Mm-hmm.
It was fine. I mean, I didn't want to eat. I just wanted to have a glass of wine to assess the situation. It was a blind date. One of my coworkers set me up with him, and he was like just not my type. And I'm kind of disappointed with my coworker because I thought I was pretty descriptive in what I like. I just want someone to make me laugh.
Right.
Not at all. He was a tool. He was boring. He was okay. Not even looks wise. He was just blah. He was a little too skinny for me. I like them with a little meat on their
Did
bodies.
you have to work too hard?
Yeah. Well, I don't like silence. See, so I don't mind the uncomfortable, like comfortable silence, like what you guys experienced today on your drive.
It's what
But-
it's what we always experience.
But I feel like on a first date, there shouldn't be silence. Like, I don't think there should be. So I feel then really pressured to carry on the conversation. So I'm bringing up stupid shit. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even know why. I don't care what kind of animals you like. Like, I was asking like stupid questions. Anyway.
What did he order?
We didn't. We just had wine.
What-
And then he just got like a cheese platter and stuff. And then I kept thinking that his breath was going to smell. He was going to try to kiss me. And I didn't kiss him. I pecked him on the cheek and said goodnight. We walked our separate ways.
How long was the date?
About an hour and a half. Because I was like, I got to go. I got to work tomorrow morning. It was a pleasure meeting you, blah, 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 blah. And then he proceeded to text me the next couple of days. And I had to do one of those ultimate things and tell him that we just didn't connect.
I hate that.
Which is the worst. It is. It's hard because then it's like, he asked why. And I was like, so what do? You really don't owe him anything, but you know it's a blind date, so you don't want to offend
You always
your
just
friend.
lie and you say, "Oh, I've been seeing somebody else."
I didn't. I just said that you weren't funny enough. I fucking love pussy. I felt like I should.
You should have said
I should have just said that too. I know. No, it's just that me and a bunch of friends have been dating. Like, actually, one of my closest friends is going through eHarmony right now, and she's having the worst luck, and I feel bad for her.
eHarmony sucks dick.
Yeah.
They don't accept homosexuals.
They don't accept the gays.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh, then I shouldn't have told my other friend to go.
No.
Really?
Okay, Cupid.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, Cupid.
Okay,
Is the-
Cupid.
Okay.
A lot of my friends are doing it. and I
Now,
like
is
it.
that just in the greater Manhattan area?
No, it's in Seattle. My friends in Seattle told me about it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
So it's a little bit of everywhere.
and it's free.
Okay.
And they ask you a bunch of different questions. It's really interesting. I went out there a few months ago before I started dating the person I'm with. And they ask you a bunch of questions, and based on how you answer those. But it's not like, what do you like? It's like, in this situation, what's more important to you?
Oh.
It's pretty
So you have to
interesting.
work on it a little
Yeah.
bit. So
Yeah.
then do they match you?
Yeah, so then they come up with, like, I can't remember. I haven't been on there in a while, but maybe like percentages.
Oh, that's good.
And they
What's it called again?
OK Cupid, and they like the gays. So get your friend off eHarmony.
Yeah, I will. I
And
didn't
by
know
the
that.
way, everybody who's listening to the show, get the F off eHarmony.
So wait, eHarmony, is it run by Catholics?
I think I
Sorry.
I don't know. But
Is it, well, no, okay, sorry.
I'm not
But-
Catholic.
I know. Okay, good. but I'm thinking to myself, there has to be a religious reason as to why.
No, I do. I think it's a Christian organization.
You're really into the Jews.
I think so.
I'm just saying, like,
Love the Jews.
I just don't
too.
get it in today's day and age why eHarmony would probably make. That's a definitely bad business decision on
see,
their
this
part.
goes back to the same statement that you made when I got so angry. It's like,
No, I'm
well,
saying in terms of business.
No, I know that, but well, when it comes to a question of faith, faith is always going to trump for someone who really believes in what they believe in. It should trump whether you're going to make money off of it.
But you don't really hear about that today's day and age much. Usually, it's all about money. Mm-hmm. In
That's
terms of
true.
business, I mean, it's a poor decision.
And I mean,
business.
shoulds are one thing.
Having gays get married is a smart business move because they're just adding to the divorce pool at this point. Like all those lawyers, although you can't get
you can't get divorced
that's
in gay
right.
marriage.
But is
And-
that just it's in every state?
No, it's not every state. How states are getting around ever having to recognize gay marriage is saying they won't recognize gay divorces.
So if I get married,
So Texas
okay. So if I get married in Texas to a woman,
can't get married in Texas to a woman.
all right, wherever.
You get
Connecticut.
married to somebody else. You get married in another state to a woman where it's legal. You move to Texas. You want to get divorced. Not
But-
happening.
So do I have to go back to the state I got married in?
I don't even know how it legally works, to tell you the truth. But what I know is that you can't get divorced there. They won't recognize it. So therefore, they don't ever have to recognize the marriage.
It's so bizarre to me.
It's also Texas. No offense to any Texans.
No, we've pretty much. I think we've gotten Texas before. I think I went off on them quite a few times.
We've insulted them all. Yeah.
No one's safe.
Good job.
I try. Okay, so what is the reasoning behind not allowing gays to get divorced?
Because if they don't ever want to have marriage come up, the way to get around it is to say,
You can't get divorced.
Right.
Huh. But don't most people don't think about those things when they're getting married? You don't think you'll ever get divorced. You'll live happily ever after.
that's what we hope.
That's what we hope. Although I'm very jaded, so I say
know.
don't get married at all.
All right,
Sorry.
let's change the topic.
No, everyone. No one should ever get married.
I want to talk
It's a
about
waste of time.
vagina.
All right.
What's the matter? You have a vagina, don't you? Are you doing braces?
Oh, no, I was saying all right to her comment.
Okay.
Callie's comment.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I'm jaded too.
I know.
You want to get married again?
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
What's the I'm talking personally. I'm not speaking amongst all the straight people, all the heteros. I'm saying I would never get ever. I don't need the government. Me
Easy with the
personally, I
jazz
don't
hands.
want the government.
Look, I think
know.
once you've been through a divorce,
Yeah. For me, I would never do it. There's no reason to get married.
It's easy to say when you haven't gone through it. I mean, it's like with everything in life.
I was in a 5-year relationship.
No, it's different.
It's different
Yeah.
when you have to fight over a piece of fucking goddamn furniture. When
different.
I just want to go. I just want to be done.
I was just lucky that I had somebody who was amenable, because I would have had nowhere to go.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's like with anything in life, you can say, "Oh, if I got cancer, this is what I would do." But you don't know until you get cancer. Do you know what I mean? Like before my divorce, I was just like, I didn't have this jaded outlook. But now after, I'm like, I don't know. I've kind of been burned already. Like it's just life changes you. It just depends on things that happen to you.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
And I thought
Totally
the day I walked down that aisle, I would never be sitting here going through a divorce.
I know, it's
ever.
sad. It's a
13
sad
years
thing.
later, I would never, ever, ever, ever. If you would have asked me 5 years after my marriage, I would have been like, no way. I'm retiring with my husband and da 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 da. And they make it too easy to get married, is my theory.
So
it's
easy
too
to get
and then
married.
it's taking me over a year to get divorced.
Took me 3.
That's and you want to know an interesting thing?
And
Just
I'm
to
not
go back
divorced
to
yet either.
Just to go back to our great state of Texas, which is the heart of the Bible Belt, you can get divorced there in about 35, 40 days.
Why is that?
Because it happened to my cousin.
Wait, so-
His wife came home and said, "I'm done," and within, I think it was 45 to 60 days, they were the whole divorce
How come?
done.
Would they annul it? I mean, wait,
They
how?
have children.
She had kids.
They weren't his.
Yeah,
not his.
That's why.
So he no longer gets to see them.
Okay.
So the
Why
laws,
is it so quick?
It's. I think it's called like a no-fault state. Again.
So is New York.
Not
Yeah.
We just passed that about a
We just
year or 2
became a
years ago.
no-fault
No,
state.
it must have been 3 years ago. No fault state. So even though so-and-so cheated or didn't cheat or this one did that, it doesn't even matter. It's all about the fucking dollar bill. It's all about the, well, especially in mine, it's all about the money. It's like, just give me what's rightfully mine and let's move on.
All right.
I
Listen,
agree.
we got to move on.
All right, let's talk about
I don't
pussy.
we're really stuck in a dark hole right
All
now.
right,
Yeah,
let's
let's
get
out.
out.
Let's get out.
I don't
We
wanna
said
be
at
angry.
the same time.
Aw.
Stop touching me.
Let's
Can't-
talk
She
about
looks so pretty, though.
let's talk about vagina.
Does that really bother
I
you? You
love
don't like to be
pussy.
touched? Do you like to cuddle?
I love to cuddle.
Do you like to be nuzzled, like right
I do.
there? And like, do you like to be bit?
No, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I like biting.
We know.
Okay.
All right. So
Ah.
here's some facts. The clitoris has 8,000 nerve endings. The penis only has 4,000. Did you
I
know
love my
this?
clitoris. No.
Is that interesting?
Say it one more time.
Okay. The clitoris has 8,000 nerve endings, and the penis only has 4,000.
Interesting.
I love my clitoris.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. I think so. So
You
we're
want to know why I'm saying that? You know why I'm
Yes.
saying that's interesting, because men have orgasms no problem.
right.
For the most part. I know there's erectile dysfunction.
But I think the clitoris is not always exposed.
Some people have hidden.
So what
clitorises.
happens is, I think if you have a full blown exposed clitoris, you're going to have the sensation of having a penis, flopping it around in those pants, always being stimulated.
Right, but when it's hidden, it's harder.
Right.
Especially in intercourse
Right.
with a man. Mm-hmm. If you're not on top. If you're on top, you're good
You can position yourself.
to where there's clitoral stimulation.
Right.
But when he's on top,
It's tough.
or all fours, forget it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. You better have it reach around.
You look like you're watching a tennis match. Going back and forth.
But see, for lesbians, it's perfect. Doesn't matter if it's hidden or hanging out.
Yeah, you just whip that thing right out.
Exactly. You lick the
Okay.
shit out of it.
Fact number 2. The average vagina is 3 to 4 inches long. But the vagina can expand by 200% when a woman is sexually aroused. That means that most vaginas can accommodate even the largest penis.
Jesus Christ, 200. Well, I guess
200%.
when people have children, their vaginas expand,
So
obviously.
if they're 4 inches long, then that means by
12 inches.
Yep.
Holy hell. Why does it hurt so much when you have a man with a large penis?
Maybe you're not lubed enough.
Oh. I don't know. My ex had a really big penis.
No, and he's your ex.
Yes.
Okay, number 3.
Wait, so why can't we all get fisted all the time?
we can.
Let's try.
I know, right? I'm just curious. I couldn't imagine my vagina getting that big.
Fisting for everybody.
That would fucking hurt like a motherfucker.
Is there some sort of announcement on the show or disclaimer that says, please do not try these things at home? that
No,
we're
No.
talking
you can try
about on the
anything,
show?
anything you want to do.
Anal
boy.
fisting, vag fisting.
We're all adults here.
Insulting
How about-
Texas, do it all.
How about that the show's not held liable for any damages
to the vagina
to the vagina?
or
Oh.
to the mental well-being of your spouse or partner.
Okay.
All right.
Number
We
3.
apologize.
Only about 30% of women have orgasms from intercourse alone.
That sucks.
30%. Most women who do orgasm during sex are doing so through stimulation of the clitoris.
Yes. And
30%.
that's sad. When you had sex with a man, angry.
Wait, did she have sex angry? Or is
No,
it sex with a
I'm
man,
calling-
comma,
Angry.
angry?
Angry. I'm asking you angry. What do you call her?
Angry.
Angry. When you had sex with a man.
How about AB?
What's
That's
up?
nice.
Okay,
AB. Like Alec Baldwin.
Or Angry Bird.
Bird.
So when you had sex with a man, did you have orgasms? If you recall. Do you remember them?
You know,
And with the clitoral stimulation, did he go down on you? Tell us all about your sex with a man. Breathe.
She's having a trauma response right now.
Would you like some music behind you?
I'm just curious. Give her that. No, not that one. Give her the Marvin Gaye, like Barry White music.
let's
Here
get
we
it
go.
on.
Listen.
Let's
I want
get
you to
it
do
on.
it. Do it to this. Tell us.
Here we go. And the lights are dim.
Tell us all about your sexual experience with a man.
There's at least one person at the table who can attest to this.
Was she there?
Yes, I was.
Did you feel it?
Be
No.
quiet.
But I was there.
Are you going to let me answer the question?
I'm waiting.
There was so much unfortunately alcohol and maybe other things involved that I just can't even, like, every time that and it was a long time ago.
She doesn't have a lot. She doesn't remember much.
Not much.
That's okay.
Okay, you're allowed.
All right,
We've
let's
all
move
been
on.
there. What about you?
What?
Just tell everyone. I mean, we've already told everyone.
What?
You don't fall into the category of the 30%.
No.
Right.
Not at all. Okay. Next fact. The word vagina comes...
Can you say that one more time?
Vagina comes from the Latin root meaning sheath for a sword.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That
It's a description of something that a male would usually carry.
Right.
His
No, a
sword.
sheath meaning he puts his sword in you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, his penis
How
is the
about-
sword. I'm the sheath.
How about the fact that babies come out of it? Like it could, of course it has to be all about the dude.
Are we?
It is Latin.
Are we doing man hating episode?
No,
right now?
I just really feel like it's interesting.
Should
Feel
we?
her mouth on my shaft.
Who the hell said
All right.
that?
Stacy. She's coming off all sweet and demeaning right now, but she's typically disgusting and gross.
She knows
have
who
to
I am.
rein her in.
The
No,
Angry
she
Bird
doesn't.
knows me very well.
Angry Bird doesn't know
Angry
you.
Bird has seen me in some of the worst situations of my life.
You wanna
Probably.
know- You want to know why we get along so well?
I have no fucking idea how you
Because
two get
for the
along.
most part, except during the breakup,
Yeah, we had a breakup.
we accept each other for who we are.
We do.
We just love each other for who we are, all effed up and
We
all.
don't necessarily have to agree with each other.
We've disagreed before.
Just once.
No.
Plenty of times
Plenty
you
of
guys have
times.
disagreed.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah, even, I mean, recently on family stuff, I think
Right.
we've
We-
had some different views on how I should handle things. Yeah,
Well, you are particular.
I am.
Today we were talking about. She goes, so I'm cleaning my apartment, and she goes, so I'm very clean. And and I've gotten better, but you know how I am. I'm very I'm very
okay.
very particular.
This is what it is.
I go particular.
I've had guests 3 out of the last 6 weekends in my home, and you don't know until somebody stays with you that they're a slob.
So she used the word particular
And I
instead
said-
of obsessive compulsive.
And I said, you know how I am. I'm particular. And she said, oh, is that what we're calling it?
So all day she'd be like calculating how many sushi rolls she's going to get for her money at the sushi place, and I go, you're very particular.
I was trying to figure out if it was better off to order the meal or order
Do you
a la
ever just
carte.
relax?
No. This is what I'm saying.
But I'm saying your girlfriend, I met her once. She seems really... Is she
She's
like
laid back.
you? She
No,
seems laid
she's
the
back.
opposite.
I know.
She's totally the opposite.
Like, don't you ever drive yourself crazy?
All the time. Why do you think
you
I'm in
just
therapy
relax?
and I go to a 12-step program?
Okay, but one thing has nothing to do with the other. You need to, like, relax and just fucking, if there's a pair of socks on the floor, just let it go.
In moments, I do. And
She does.
Go ahead. Attest.
I've never seen you relax.
Attest the relaxedness that you're seeing right now compared to 6 years ago.
I gotta tell you, she's come a long way. She's actually almost comatose compared to what she was back in the day, and she does relax. And I think one of the problems is Angry Bird. And not many people might know this about her, but she's very smart. Like almost.
No, I think they know she's smart.
Scary smart. And I think when you have that, your head is always moving. She's always thinking. She's always thinking, and she speaks her mind, and it's almost like if she could turn her brain off, she could probably relax more.
Yeah. That's the truth.
It is the truth. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go to another
keep
vagina fact. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm still upset about the definition.
I'm sorry. Though the hair on your head can live up to 7 years, pubic hair can only live for a few weeks.
Good.
Really?
That's why it doesn't grow to braided ponytail lengths. Interesting.
So what does that mean? That it
Because
just
I never
falls
thought
out?
of that. Yeah, that's why you find pubes all over the public bathrooms.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Oh,
I shave mine,
jeez.
so I don't ever
but
get
you
that.
do find pubes in public bathrooms.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Do you like a shaved vagina?
Can you give me a definition? I mean, are we talking totally shaved, or are we talking...
Totally shaved. No landing strip, no bullshit. Do you like a totally shaved vagina? Or do you prefer a little bit of...
I think I prefer a little bit.
Okay.
The Hitler stash.
You like Little Hitler?
So wrong.
That's really inappropriate.
Yeah, but you giggled.
You know that, like, millions and millions
Oh,
of
God.
Jews
Here
were
we
killed
go.
by-
Here we go.
Go, you two battle for once. I'm fucking
No,
sick of being
no,
shopping goddamn block.
I want to read the
Hitler
next.
ate pussy too. Go.
I want to read the next vagina fact.
All right, come on.
And this goes back to what we talked about, Cali.
Huh?
Vaginas can fall out
What?
with age.
What do you mean it could
Is
fall
that
out?
that whole thing that I've been reading
Yes.
about? There are now treatments that you can. Have you read about this vagina rejuvenation?
No, that's to get rid of
Yeah.
roast beef sandwich. We
Yeah,
talked
my
about
what's
that.
roast beef sandwich?
My girlfriend got that.
When you look at a vagina, it looks like you're biting into a roast beef sandwich. It's got like the lips are all brown and
Come on, you're a
aged.
lesbian, aren't you? Nah, you're not a real lesbian.
The
You know you've seen them. You've
the
seen
outer
lips.
lips look like the bun, and the inner are like the roast beef sticking out.
You've never had a roast beef sandwich before?
I don't feel like I have.
Oh, it's bad. It's really bad.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, I'll get you one. I'll get
She
you one.
might.
All right.
I have a mental picture that I'm trying to get rid of.
All right. When vaginas fall out, it's called pelvic prolapse.
Oh yeah,
And it's-
yeah.
It's when the vagina turns itself inside out and hangs between your legs.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Oh God, that's
Fucked up.
disgusting.
How many? What percent of women does that happen to?
I don't know. We'll have to look that up too.
What? That is so disgusting.
Okay, you ready to laugh
No.
your ass off? Sharks and vaginas have something in common.
Bites.
Nope. Does your vagina bite? I'm sure it does.
It's like the Venus flytrap. It probably does bite, knowing her.
They both contain squalene, a substance that exists in shark livers and vaginal lubricant. So vaginas are part shark.
Could vagina help cure cancer? Aren't sharks like the only mammal or animal that can get cancer?
I wish that were true.
No, isn't it?
They don't
Sharks
get cancer?
Sharks don't get cancer. Sharks don't get cancer, right? Nope. See,
We have a studio audience.
Callie knows her facts.
All right, so let's see if I can
Smart
get
girl.
to
Are they the only? Are they the only mammal that doesn't get cancer?
They're the only mammal that doesn't get cancer, correct? Whatever.
They're not a mammal.
Amphibian,
Whatever.
fish, but sharks give birth.
When giving facts, always answer
mammals about
whatever.
mammals warm-blooded versus cold-blooded.
Right, that's true. But are sharks the only thing in the sea that don't get cancer?
Whatever.
Under the sea.
Yeah, they're the only living animal that does
Under
not
the
get cancer.
sea.
Fuck you guys. The shark is the only living animal that does not get cancer.
I'm so beyond. This is so like 10 minutes ago. I'm beyond now. I don't
Are
care.
you?
Please keep going with the facts.
That's all I have for those facts. But now, do you guys want to hear? Well, we can move on to some emails, I think, because, yeah, let's do emails. But I do have other shit I want to do.
It's time to answer your emails. It's time to answer your emails.
And here we go. Okay. So let's get some emails.
Let's hear some emails. Let's solve some problems.
Let's solve some problems.
I'm a problem solver.
All right. Callie. What is she doing?
She's doing her research on mammals and cancer.
She's like she's socializing with the fucking studio audience. We don't talk to those people. They just pay to get in.
I figured you had angry here.
All right.
I'm here.
Are you loading up with that? Oh.
Here's an email.
I wanted to read about it. What's the email?
Remember when you were talking about and looking at pictures of sex oddities, and there was a picture of someone dressed in leather for pony play?
Ew.
Callie was asking, would you fuck that? And generally made it obvious she could not fathom what on earth would turn someone on about it. I was reminded of a book I read a few years ago. My thought at the time was to write you and share this book title, but it wasn't until I heard Callie talking about 50 Shades of Grey and telling us how much she likes to read erotica that I was and am compelled to actually email you.
Ah.
Honestly, Angry Bird is another motivating factor. I don't like her.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't like you either. So there, we're square.
Callie should read this book. If she gets hot and bothered reading about BDSM, I think she'll find this to be somewhat sublime, but smoldering and enlightening. If nothing else, she'll understand a little bit more about pony play. It's called Carrie's Story, an erotic S&M novel.
Oh my God, that's weird. Someone else actually emailed me about this.
Yeah?
It's probably the same email.
No. It was a friend of mine who told me to read. Go on. Sorry.
Okay. And then he says, by the way, what do you think about waxing your bits versus shaving?
Waxing your bits?
Who has waxed amongst you? How about at home? Has or does any of you wax yourself or your partner at home? I'm not asking about your eyebrows either.
Are we talking about the vagina?
Apparently, bits is vagina.
Bits.
I waxed once, twice. and I will never do it again. It hurts so badly.
That's what a Brazilian is, right? You go in, you get a Brazilian. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that do that.
No, yeah, Brazilian's different than a regular waxing. Brazilian's when they do the tushy.
Well,
Yeah, you're totally
That's what
hairless.
I did. I completely did that, and I wanted to cry. And I told I'll never forget. I told the woman, I was like, "Oh no, don't worry about my hiney. Like I don't have hair there." And she's like, "Oh yes," in her Russian accent, and did it. And she's like, "Look," and I was like,
Oh, there's a lot
It
of
was so
fucking
There's
hair.
there's a lot
there.
of hair there.
I didn't know. So
There's a
anyway,
lot of
long
hair.
story short, that now I shave that. I can't wax. That hurts.
I know.
It's just not. It's just
I prefer shaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer.
Okay, so we all agree.
You just have to soak, ladies. You have.
I
want to
know why this person doesn't like me.
Well, you know
what?
I told
you
you.
come across very. You come across very negative. You're not very like a happy person.
There's a lot of happiness here.
Some people love Angry Bird.
No, a lot of people like you.
A lot of fans have written and
A
saying they
lot.
like you, but then 50% say they don't like you.
Because
So it's,
you come across
what?
very negative.
I feel like I'm right now in the Pepsi Coke argument. Some people love Pepsi and they hate Coke.
Right.
So
Some people-
BRC.
Some people love Coke and they hate Pepsi.
You're just you seem negative, very negative.
I'm just trying to make you angry.
You can never make me angry. I'm not an angry person. I don't hold on to anger.
Okay.
I'd let it go.
Here's another email.
I'm like a lover. Like
This
I
is
like
a
to
good
have
one.
fun.
This is a good one. Both of you shush.
I'm not OCD.
Shush. Look at
crazy.
Callie. She is trying her best to get Angry Bird
She
to
won't
fight
even
her.
look at me.
She won't even look at you.
She would pummel
She's not
me.
engaging.
I would just smile.
She's not
She
engaging.
has taken her foot away from my crotch and is presenting her vagina to AB at the moment.
She is. Like, you are really...
She's presenting, as they say in the wild.
You are, yeah.
Is that it?
You are baiting her for a fight.
I'm not baiting her.
Yes, you are.
I'm just being honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat this and say that everyone loves her.
Angry Bird is not biting.
I'm happy.
You're so fucking monotone. Do you ever just want to be like,
Listen to that
She
uproarious
is.
laugh.
Can I tell you, we went to a health food store today.
oh God, you guys had a fucking great
Wow.
goddamn day.
We did. I got a fresh juice.
Did your nipples get hard after you fucking drank it?
No, they did not.
Damn it.
So we go to a health food store. She gets out of my car and screams,
Omegas.
Omegas!
Yeah.
And I look over like, what? Like, she's smiling, hands in the air, screaming because she wants Omegas.
I'm like, take me to a juice bar now.
That's what gets her excited.
Juice bars.
Omegas!
Wow, I wish that would excite me.
I was like, all right.
Fresh squeezed juice. It had beet, apple,
It looked like
carrot.
shit in a can.
Beets taste like the ground.
It
the
was
earth.
No,
disgusting.
beets are
Beets are-
amazing. I have a wonderful recipe, and I'll give it to you later.
Beets, you don't think it
beets,
tastes like
apple?
earth?
No, beets, apple, carrot, and kale.
Could you shut up so I could read an email, both of you?
That got me so excited. But you know what even better is like peanut butter sauce drizzled on like ice cream with a waffle and whipped cream. See, that does it for me.
Can you read the email?
I'm a nurse at a large hospital in Southern California. I'm in my late 50s. This is a man, okay? What is wrong?
Don't put down male nurses.
I
I had the nurse Southern Cal going, division.
Okay.
A friend of mine just went on a date with a nurse. A
I
male
feel
nurse.
bad for the male nurse.
Okay, can we
Why?
Because I think you get the reaction that you get over there.
just... Can I please...
Male nurses
Gaylord
are hot.
Fokker. Gaylord Fokker was a male nurse.
Yes, he was.
He was.
I get turned on by male nurses. I feel protected.
I know. They're wearing white.
I don't. What, they're wearing white, so you don't feel protected.
That's sexy.
I don't know. Scrubs are hot, no matter
Scrubs
what.
are hot.
I do. I kind of like it, especially if they're not wearing underwear underneath.
What if they're wearing nurses' shoes?
They're
They're
clogs.
out.
They're
They're
like
out.
white clogs.
No, the old lady nurse shoes.
No.
Go ahead.
I have a
read the
coworker
email.
that wears them, and I'm not
Read
a
the
nurse.
email.
All right. The problem I have is that I get turned on by watching a woman urinate. This is not.
I was just talking about this today. That's so funny.
This is not a problem in my duties as a nurse because it's just a part of the job. The problem appears in my personal relationships. Being one of a very small amount of men in a setting of 40 females to one guy, I never have trouble finding a willing partner. The trouble I have is that I'm shy and I need to know the woman well before I get the nerve to ask her for a private show. Unfortunately, when I do get the nerve, I get various responses from being laughed at to being called a pervert. Very seldom is my fantasy fulfilled, and am I a freak for enjoying this aspect of sex, and should I give it up, or should I try a different approach? I am not into the degrading aspect of urination, like pissing on someone. I'd like to hear both the male and female side of the situation. I know this is very subjective and expect to hear what I usually hear. Are you out of your fucking mind? Anyway, I hope to hear from you guys. By the way, I was happy to hear of TP's BJ. He sounds much happier.
Well,
No, he doesn't.
I got advice for him.
Sincerely, Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy.
Bullshit. He's not a doctor.
So
That's the
He said he's a
character
male
on
nurse.
Star Trek.
Duh.
Oh.
There you go.
I don't know about Star Trek.
So
You're not a freak.
Okay, can I just wait? Before we start. What you have is called urolagnia. It is it's kind of like a paraphilia in which sexual excitement is associated with the sight or thought of urine or urination. Those who enjoy it may enjoy urinating on another person or being urinated upon. Some people may drink the urine.
Oh.
Yes, some people like watching people urinate. You may want to bathe in the urine. Some people get aroused from wetting someone with urine or seeing someone urinate in their pants or even wetting the bed. So what you have is not uncommon. I mean, probably not uncommon, but it's not weird. Other people have it.
okay.
What?
I don't.
She's going
I
to
don't-
admit right now that she pees on everyone.
I don't. No, I'm not. I don't think it's fair to say that it's common. I think
No, it's not
I think what is fair to say is there's research out there about what you enjoy, and here's what it is.
That's right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're right.
For the clarification.
You're right.
Angry.
You're right. You're right. Thank
Thank you.
So there are some common
I'm angry.
there are some common types of
I'm not going to spill your water on your lovely pants. Don't worry.
urolagnia. Could you everyone? One of the variations is desperation. It's the act of holding.
I love when he laughs.
It's the act of holding one's own urine in until the need to urinate is urgent, making someone else hold in their urine, or watching another person with an
make
urge.
someone else hold physically?
I don't know.
You squeeze their...
Yeah, ask them not to go to the bathroom until they absolutely have to. I think.
That's actually really a good pleasure.
Arousal
when
is
you have
triggered
sex and you have to use the restroom.
by seeing the body movements or facial expressions of someone who's urinating after not being able to for a long time. It often originates from childhood memories of being or seeing another person needing to urinate.
Here's what I have to say about this. Why are we spending
Can't
all
wait.
this time researching this bullshit when we've got other
This is why
problems to
people
solve?
hate you.
To some, this isn't bullshit. To some, this is their lifeline.
Could you imagine
This guy...
having this like neuroses? Is it a neuroses? It's not a neuroses.
No, it's a fetish.
Fetish. I mean, have you ever gotten peed on? I've been peed on. Have you
all
been
these
peed on?
people doing,
Why
all
not?
these-
I've been
all
peed
these
on. I
people
was
doing the
talking about it
pee-pee
today.
dance.
I've been peed on a lot. Well, not a lot, but no.
The only time
You've
that
never been peed on.
Never. The only time that any of my partners have seen me pee is when my fucking back went into spasms and I was at the hospital and they wouldn't let me leave without being able to pee. I couldn't sit down because my back
You don't
was
pee in front of your girlfriend?
No, it's
Really?
just no. I don't even want to hear pee. I don't want to know anything about pee.
That's why she's so rigid.
Wow.
I would sit on your lap and let you pee. Like who cares? It's your.
I
You've
don't
never
like
done
hearing
that?
it hit the toilet.
Wait. You have sat on people's laps
Yes.
while they pee?
Why
That's
not?
disgusting.
You are clingy.
I'm clean.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Have you given a blumpkin?
No, I
Have
forgot
you?
what that is.
Blowjob?
No.
Blowjob while they eat shit?
But when you're with someone that long, I'm brushing my teeth while my partner is like, or my girlfriend or
No,
boyfriend,
listen,
whatever, are brushing their teeth.
listen. I have two friends. They've been together over 10 years. They're married, gay couple. They've never seen each other pee, and that
used
is
to
the
shit
way
in front
it
of
will
my
be in my
ex-husband.
relationship. Well, maybe that's
Maybe that's
part
why
of the problem.
No, I would like honestly. First of all,
Honestly,
bullshit. My
no,
ex and I,
no,
my ex peed on me in the shower. You've never had anyone pee on you in the shower.
I have.
I call bullshit.
I have.
I call bullshit.
But it was
Everyone
a-
pees in the shower.
It was a practical joke.
No,
He
no,
thought it was
but-
funny,
Yes,
and
so
it
did
wasn't
my ex.
funny. It wasn't funny.
Nobody has peed in the shower with me.
Bullshit.
I have not.
You
peed
don't pee in the shower?
on my own. Yes, in front of my partner. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I just don't think it's that big of a deal. It's fucking pissing.
Okay, but Callie,
I wouldn't
there-
do
wait.
it as I wouldn't go and touch my vagina while I watch my partner pee on a toilet bowl. It's not like I'm going to sit there and start playing with my clit. On the flip side, if I'm brushing my teeth and she has to use the restroom or he has to use the restroom, by all means, go ahead. And if a little tooth comes out, okay.
I will just excuse myself and say, my darling, you can use the restroom.
Callie, There are many
You need
people.
to let
can
someone
you?
pee
Can
on you, or
I
you
can't
need to
talk.
use
No,
it-
I don't want to
You
let
need to
somebody.
relax. and
Callie,
let some of this stuff
Callie,
go. What?
there are a lot of people who don't want to see their partner urinate or defecate.
Maybe not defecate.
I don't want to
get-
even hear it.
Right.
You don't wanna
there-
hear-
no,
I turn music on.
I'm not one of those. I don't
Why?
care.
Because-
no, talk to her. Find out why. There's something wrong with her.
I don't like
It's a
things
preference.
that are dirty.
It's a preference.
Urine is dirty.
No, it's
Urine
not. It's actually
is,
very clean.
Is waste. As
Listen
is
to me.
poo.
Angry, if you ever had a boo-boo and you needed me to pee on you, I would pee on you and save you.
It is clean.
That's great.
You're very cold. See, your hands are very cold right now. You need to warm up. I'd pee on you to help you. You don't even know what's
In a medical emergency,
Can we help
Great.
Dr. Leonard Spock or whatever?
I think we have helped them.
I think he's pissing like crazy
okay,
right now.
here's the good news. The good news is that there's been research. We have have a
no.
diagnosis,
Oh, no.
and there's probably someone that
ready.
he could go talk to.
Brace yourself.
Listen.
Someone's doing
Let me
research
ask you:
over
Do you
here.
like do you like people peeing on you?
No.
Thank you. You've got two people right here who do not like being
I don't
peed
like
on.
to get peed on. I just said that it happens to me with my ex. He
You
used to shower
no.
with
You
me.
told her she needs to get peed on to lighten up.
Well, I didn't really mean to actually get peed on, but like honestly, like if you're brushing your teeth and your girlfriend
Come on,
goes to the
loosen up.
restroom, it's like whatever. Like those are things that
Come on,
shouldn't
let's
bother
go.
you. I guess is my point.
No,
Loosen
for-
up, relax.
First
Shouldn't.
of all, why are you shitting me?
Yeah, you should. You shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Don't shit all over her.
I didn't shit.
Should. You don't
Should.
shit
You
on
shoulded-
people.
You shitted me.
You shoulded her.
I did because you know what? Some things just shouldn't really even be
You're
that
full of
a
shoulds.
big deal. Like let it
That's
go.
full of a lot of judgment. If he won,
I have a lot of judgment
if
against
he-
people
Piss
like
on you. Let it
If
I
go.
definitely have
he
judgment
likes-
against
Why are you
that.
so
If he likes
uptight?
people peeing
That's
on
uptight.
him, if he likes people peeing on him, God bless.
Live and let
I
live.
do not like it.
Live and let live.
Take some shit
I
to
don't
the
like it
forehead.
either.
Let
I don't
it go.
want. I don't want
Listen.
someone to piss on me.
Okay, he wants people to. Why? No, first of all, he doesn't want anyone peeing on
No
him.
one's getting hurt.
The
It's just
poor
a little
man
urine.
just wants to watch her pee in a toilet. Now you're making him into someone he's not. This poor nurse, this male nurse.
Who just wants to save
He
people's
must
lives?
see a lot of people piss in like little urine toilet
That's
things
what
in
he
the
said.
bed.
Did you listen to the email?
He said it doesn't bother him at work. It's only when he's intimate with a woman.
They don't want to pee in front of him.
It's a Sex and the City episode when Carrie, when the governor wants.
Are you sure
her
that
to
wasn't
pee.
shameless?
No, I'll get to that one. I'm not saying I want Angry to get pissed on. I'm just saying that some things.
I'm getting pissed off.
No, I'm just saying let go of some of it. Oh, did they just high five? Did that just happen? Oh my God, happen again. No.
Okay, listen.
All right.
Listen.
In your
Listen.
face.
Do you walk around naked in front of your
Absolutely.
partner?
Absolutely.
She used to walk
Thank
around
God.
naked
And
in
you
front of
piss
me.
on the rug while you're walking around naked? What's
I've done
wrong
that.
with you? Why don't you do that?
My rug is cream colored. Yellow would not go well with it.
No, it wouldn't. But you should drink more
So
water
tight.
if you have yellow urine.
I take vitamins. I drink like 100 ounces of water a day. My vitamins make my pee yellow. There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, so you.
A member of our studio once has to pee. Is that okay with everybody?
Can I watch?
All right.
I might get turned on.
Leave the door
Leave the
open.
door open so I could hear.
Oh, I
and
don't-
I think Angry would like to hear too.
Take those pants
Take
off.
it off. Angry's getting very angry.
All right, can we shut up for a
I
minute?
just want to pee in front of you.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, listen to me. I
Okay.
think you need to wait until your relationships are a little bit more established until you whip out the whole peeing thing. That's my advice. I don't think
I
you
agree.
fucked up.
Do you
I
have
really
fungus? Do you have athlete's foot? Because I could cure it with my urine.
don't. All right, just right.
I don't have
Can we
athlete's
just focus
foot.
on this
That's
listener?
probably why I don't have athlete's feet because I pee in the shower all the time. Go on. Sorry.
You're okay. First of all, let's help him. Then I'm going to rip her a new one.
Let's
Thank
help our
you.
listener
Thomas,
who
I kinda
supports
like the
us.
whole dominating thing now after 50 Shades of Grey. So be careful, Angry. You
Go
might
ahead.
turn me on.
I agree with you that he needs to wait.
Yes.
The other thing is, it sounds like there's a lot of research out there, that there's been research done. Has he
Right.
gone out and read it
Probably.
so that he feels okay about who he is?
I don't know.
I would suggest doing that.
Okay.
I would suggest peeing on everyone you can. No, I'm just kidding. You said you like to watch it.
He likes to watch it.
My suggestion is become an engineer of a podcast.
Dude, I don't mean, as long as fetishes don't hurt anyone, I don't see there's a problem with them. I don't get it. I don't see why. Like, I'm in a stall next to a woman. I hate listening to them pee, especially when it's like a 10-minute long piss. Doesn't turn me on.
10 minutes?
Not 10 minutes. I'm exaggerating. But when it's a long piss, I'm like, wow, what did they drink today? Why did they hold it in so long? They're going to get a bladder infection. These are the things that go on in my head while I hear someone peeing for so long.
So you two got that in common. Your brains don't shut
have
off.
nothing in common with angry.
No, your brains are always working.
Go ahead. Look at her. She hates that you just said that.
I'm trying to forge a friendship here, a bond.
There's no friendship.
Oh, I just got a piece of toilet paper.
Oh, nice.
I think it's urine-soaked.
It's not wet, though.
No, it's not.
Look at angry.
Another studio audience member has to pee.
All right, I got to play something for you guys, okay?
Come on,
And
it's
this will
funny.
shut all of you up for a little bit because I think it's time to just shut
Angry
everyone
wants to leave.
up. All right, what's your hand, Angry? Here's a commercial for an Indian product.
Oh
Cold-
God, my heart is breaking.
Clean and dry.
Wait, when you say Indian, do you mean la 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 la?
No.
Or do you mean Middle Eastern?
Yes.
Indian.
It's not Middle Eastern.
Whatever. Over there.
Called Clean and Dry Intimate Wash. Okay?
They aren't Indian.
They're light-skinned Indian.
No.
Just it bears on
You're,
this.
you're insulting.
If you ever
my
get
love.
a jellyfish burn, I'm going to pee on you.
Here.
She ain't no Indian.
She's hot. I do an Indian too, like you.
Shows a vagina.
Now he wants
And
to
now...
He's Indian?
Yep.
I told you, these aren't Indian.
Clean and dry intimate wash.
He's an Indian.
Is that like a douche?
So it's clean and dry
I'm not getting
intimate
killed.
wash, and what it does is it means that the color of your it changes the color of your vagina. So if it's brown and hairy, then it implies that men don't want to fuck you. So this is a wash that bleaches your vagina so it's lighter skinned.
So that's I believe I'm accurate here when I say that that's something that's prevalent in the African American community.
No, because there's a hierarchy in India.
No, I know
so
that.
the lighter your skin tone,
But it's the same thing in the African American community. African Americans who are lighter skinned, lighter
Right.
toned skinned there's less prejudice against them than against very dark. And so vagina bleaching is something I'm pretty sure is you doing all right over there, TP?
You need.
what's the matter? The toilet's not flushing?
You have to hold it down.
The studio audience.
Wait, so then the vagina doesn't taste as cola-y?
So
per Benji Bronx?
I guess. So they're trying to bleach the vagina to make it more attractive to people.
Oh my God.
What the hell happens in there?
I'm on toilet watch. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
Is it overflowing?
I got it covered.
Okay. All right.
My duties never stop here.
Duty. You said duty.
I know. I was
That was
hoping you'd
funny.
pick up on that.
I'm pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, vagina bleaching. I have a pink vagina, so I guess I'd be good.
Yeah, but there are brown. I mean,
I have brown nipples.
We can ask
and a pink
TP. He was
vagina.
recently with a vagina, with an Indian vagina.
Yes, it had a brown shade to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a brown asshole, though. I just tried. Well, I'll get into that.
But was that unattractive to you?
No, fuck no.
But that's what I'm
No.
saying. Like, I wonder why an Indian man would find an Indian woman's
Those
vagina
weren't Indians.
They were not. But I'm saying, like, I'm just
They
shove
were
it in
whiter
your
than
mouth.
me.
Oh, stick it in. Is that what you do when you get pussy? When you first go down on a woman, angry. Let's get to the fucking. This is what our audience wants to know. They want to know when angry goes down on a woman. Do you do a taste test?
Total ignoring of you.
She hates me.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to talk about these things.
No.
It's a sex show, but let's not talk about sex.
Right.
She's not going to answer.
Oh my God! Have you ever had sex in a bathroom?
Huh?
Clearly not.
What?
Have you ever had sex in a public bathroom?
No.
Have you ever had sex in public?
Define public.
Park bench.
Yes.
Nice. See, people, I think our listeners want to hear that you have a fun side.
She does. She hangs out with me.
I'm fun.
Can you hold that clip? Can you, like, pull that clip? Because that was a good one.
I'm
All
fun.
right, one more
You
thing.
guys sound like you had a lot of fun today.
One more thing about the vagina, because this is a vagina show.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read crazy things that women have hidden in their vaginas.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, since we just learned that the vagina can expand 200% of its normal size, this
True.
is very exciting. We could put pumpkins in there, perhaps, or...
Have you put a pumpkin inside your vagina, angry?
This woman, all right, the first is a woman hid a credit card and a crack pipe in her vagina.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wow, right?
All I saw was a ball come out of someone's
The
pussy
second
just now.
woman...
The crack pipe? I get the credit card. I don't.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, because the crack pipe, that's just like a pure sign of how effing addicted that person is.
Well, the credit card was stolen, so she stuck it in her vagina, so no one could find it. Yeah. This is another story. A woman stole a cell phone and hid it in her vagina.
What?
Once authorities discerned where the ringing was coming from, the owner of the cell phone, because they stole it, and then it started ringing. The owner of the cell phone was like, you know what? You can keep it. I don't want it back.
See, I'm sorry, not for nothing. There's no fucking way that I can get this inside of my pussy.
I could get that in my pussy.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me? That's a no-brainer. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I know something.
How would you start by getting a square cell phone in a circular? I'm assuming
you
my
can
vagina.
Totally shove that in your vagina.
200%. It expands.
I can't even get a fist inside of me, let alone a fucking cell phone.
You're not trying enough.
I have a sweet vagina.
Just can you keep going?
Okay. Are you ready?
Could you put this inside of you, Angry?
If I had to?
Yeah, I could.
Really?
Yeah, I know you could. All right. 2 Florida women got into a drug-fueled fight over some prescription pills. Once arrested, police found one had a knife and a bottle of pills hidden in her belly fat rolls. And the other one had
disgusting.
A second knife hidden in her vagina.
Wait, don't you
knife?
Don't you like to have sex with extremely overweight people?
Yeah, men.
Extremely overweight.
And women. Yeah, but I don't want them to hide a knife or food inside their rolls. I like fat people.
Okay, you're going to love this one. Are you ready?
Fuck them.
All right.
I like to search for the cock.
Out of all the things you could shove up your vagina, a rolled-up Donny Osmond poster is not the first thing that comes to mind. A UK woman featured on the BBC said that doctors discovered a rolled-up poster of Donny Osmond shoved inside her vagina.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Why? That's disgusting. Didn't she get paper cuts going in?
How about the knife? The woman stuck a knife in there. Okay.
Was it
All right.
People are insane.
An ER doctor, Dr. Melissa Barton, says the oddest thing she's ever seen in the ER was a woman who placed a prosthetic eyeball into her vagina for safekeeping. Why, you ask? She was preparing to have a fight with her neighbors, and she told the doctor that glass eyes are pretty expensive and hard to replace.
Yeah.
So I believe it's called the eye-gina.
Is that premeditated fighting?
Yeah.
Yes. And is this down in the South? Has this happened?
I don't know where that was, but this.
Sorry, South.
But this person is from Pennsylvania. You ready?
Oh boy.
This woman stored 54 bags of heroin, 31 empty heroin bags, 8 prescription pills, and $51.22 in her vagina.
I just would never think to store anything there.
I know.
I'm usually thinking of letting things out.
Yes, like urinating and
Sure.
shitting.
Here's another one. This woman needed to pass a urine test, but she had been doing drugs, so she took a small vodka bottle, filled it with someone else's urine, and stuck it up her vagina.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Like you've done that before?
No, but that's what a lot of people do. They sneak other people's urine.
Yeah, but they stick the bottle in their vagina.
I guess that makes sense, though. And then you unscrew
I wonder
it.
how guys do that.
Yeah, I don't know how guys would do it, but I understand
Unless
that.
it's in their underwear. But
under the ball sack.
Under the ball sack, we'll be having some fun under the ball sack.
We'll be falling in love under the ball sack.
I fell in love under a ball sack.
That's right.
Nothing
the
like
gay sang about the ball sack.
Come on, you used to suck on ball sack.
No.
No?
No.
You don't remember.
She's like, no.
You got teabagged.
No.
No? Everyone loves a good teabagging.
Everyone gets teabagged.
Yes, everyone gets teabagged. Can you? Never mind.
Okay, so we're going to end the show now because
I have a
Angry Bird's
question.
going to punch your fucking face in a minute.
I've already missed my ride. I have another.
Yeah.
I have another 45 minutes now.
Oh, you do? So let's keep you on.
Oh,
so
lucky us! Yay for us!
So first, I want to end with a joke because we've been asking listeners to send in bad jokes. And second,
Really?
I want to go out on the Angry Bird theme music because I don't know that we. Okay, so
Because we didn't hear 3 minutes of it
no,
already.
I want to hear it again. So Here's
not everyone wants to kill themselves after hearing that.
This is from Sal.
I love you.
Sal. Callie needs to learn to go with the episode that we're doing.
Yeah, she's totally.
She's on her own page.
Planet.
So
I'm sorry. Am I bothering the two of you?
I'm trying to read a joke.
We know it's going to kill us all. Go.
All right. Here's a joke from Sal.
Okay.
What's
Sal.
the difference
Sal.
between acne and a priest? Acne waits until you're a teenager to come on your face.
I'm sorry, Angry Bird. How do you feel that, being that you are a Christian, Catholic, or someone that carries a cross around her neck?
Okay, first of all,
Here we
a priest refers to Catholicism. Second of all,
So who do you listen to when you go to church?
I listen to a pastor.
Okay, so regardless, that is
No,
a
that's
fucked
not
up joke.
that's not regardless, because the only
Pastors are
place that it's called priest is in the Catholic Church.
So pastors are allowed to get married?
Yes.
Okay, so therefore there's less little boy molestation things.
That's nothing to do with it. Pedophilia is a disorder. It has nothing to do with being married to a woman.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the wrath of angry.
Can we turn that music off for a minute, because you just really you just really effed up there, because you basically said that someone who's married wouldn't be a pedophile, and that is totally wrong.
You really think I believe that, what I just said? Do you not know my past? I'm pretty much sure 110% that married men can pretty much fucking rape little kids as well.
Thank you.
I wanted to fucking end the show on a joke.
It was a
what
terrible
the fuck
joke.
are you two doing?
Oh, by the way, I was not talking about my ex. Let me just throw that out there.
I think you should clarify.
Let me clarify. It has nothing to do with him.
I don't understand.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure. But I was saying I didn't want to offend your fate.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a Jesus.
We gotta.
It is sad, and you know what?
Can we get on a good note?
I tried, but you two fucking brought us down. It's not my fault.
Not bad. No, I don't feel like we brought everyone down.
No,
not
Jeff,
at all.
do you want to weigh in on this?
Let's just shut the fuck up and get the hell out of here.
Okay, adios amigos.
Can you play the theme music? That'll make us feel better.
Oh, thank God.
Lesbian bedda. 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 Stop touching the jacket. It's more expensive than anything the two of you can afford. Lesbian bedda. Lesbian bedda.
drop the bass.
Bed death. Lesbian 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 bed death. Stop touching the jacket. It's more expensive than anything the two of you can afford.